with us today. We are so excited to have you here. We're celebrating a great week this week. We just hit 10,000 students. Can you imagine that? 10,000 students from over 80 countries. You pulled this off. This is your celebration. You did this. Now, my tech team and I kind of helped create the system and the platform and stuff like that, but this is not our foundation. This is your foundation. This is a foundation that can help change people's lives. That's why we do what we do. The SuccessandMoneyFoundation.org is a nonprofit educational foundation. We teach kids, teens, young adults, and adults about success and money. Well, because you didn't learn it in school. And guess what? You're never going to learn it in school. Our purpose is to provide free success and money classes for anyone, anywhere. We're celebrating hitting 10,000 students from 80 countries. Congratulations. You did it. You made it work. We have 3 missions. Mission number 1 is to provide financial rewards for our students when they attend class and share with others. When we send you this money, these are money seeds. We're sending you money trees. And I learned this all from my good friend, Robert Allen. And today we're so lucky to have his son, Aaron, who I've known his whole life, as one of our guest speakers today. But the things that we're going to teach you today are all about that. And we've given out over 30,000 financial rewards to students all over the world. We have over 3,000 documented students that have started saving and investing. Now, we know there's more than that. That's how many that have documented it. So we've sent out 30,000 of those, and we're handing out and giving away Berkshire Hathaway stock because that's how you get started. We're going to make this simple. Everybody makes it so complex. Number 1, we're going to teach you how to make more money. Number 2, we're going to help you open up an investment account. Number 3, we're going to give you our Warren Buffett Berkshire Hathaway stock to get you started. That's step 1. After you get that going, you're going to continue with the wealth formula by adding more money. You do that over a period of time, have it go up in value, and have it do it over time and do it monthly. That equals generational wealth. That's phase 2. Phase 3 is you can start doing other investments on that. All of you need a small business. All of you need an extra stream of income. You know, the governments of the world can't pay their bills. They just keep printing more money, which causes inflation. We have to own assets that go up in value. We have to keep up with inflation. We love it because it appreciates. We appreciate it when it goes up. If you don't, then it's inflation and it hurts you. So that's mission number 1. And we sent out 30,000 financial rewards all over the world. Congratulations. You're on your way. You're getting started. Now, we're planting a money tree, and it's going to take a while for that tree to grow. And you'll enjoy some of the fruits. But you know who's going to really enjoy the fruits? Your kids, your grandkids, your nieces, your nephews. Now, the goal is to help you create a whole orchard of money trees. Step number 2, mission number 2 is to provide a platform and donations to schools, churches, charities, groups, and teams. Every one of you, when you get started, you have your own group. Every one of you, when you sign somebody up, you use your QR code. And the 10,000 students all came for you for simply sharing your URL, your unique URL or QR code. They are in your group. They're part of your group. And so you can click on that in the leaderboards and you can see all the people that you've enrolled. And then you can see how many hours that they've got over all time, last 30 days, last 7 days. And you can encourage them. You can help them. If you're a parent, you can sign up your kids with the QR code, get them their own membership. And then as they go through classes, you can see how well they're doing. And you can get them excited. You can reward them. You know, my dad is 4 days older than Warren Buffett. I had my own Warren Buffett growing up. Now, my dad didn't add the zeros that Warren Buffett did, but the concepts were similar. And he taught me how to do these things. When I was a teenager, probably 13, 14 years old, I had my own stock account. And we were investing in long-term companies. I was making 12% on my money as handing it out and loaning it out on cars. I had a dad and mom that taught us how to be compassionate capitalists. That's what your job is. My good friend Robert Allen, Aaron Allen's father, taught me that good parents give their kids good memories. Bad parents give their kids bad memories. Your job is to give your kids good memories. If you only give one of your kids one of these three things, money, knowledge, or a good experience about money, what would you give them? Well, what do? We usually just hand them the money and get them out of our hair because we don't really want to talk to them about it. And they probably don't listen to us anyway. Number two is knowledge. We got to give them the right knowledge. But the most important thing is the experience of doing it. When I was a kid, I was helping my dad scrape and sand and repaint the little investment house that was next door to us. My dad had bought that. And it was hot and I wasn't having any fun. And I says, Dad, can I get paid for doing this? And he goes, no, son, get back to work. Well, you could see that wasn't quite the answer I was looking for. And I got up the gumption to ask me, Dad, are you sure I can't get paid for painting this house? And he goes, son, we bought this house so that it would produce extra income so that when you kids get ready to go to college, it will help put you kids through college. Now, as a teenager, I didn't care about that college that much. And then he said something to me that I'll never forget. He said, son, some people make so much money off their small businesses, their investments, and their real estate that they don't have a job. Their job is to simply manage those things. Well, that's what your job is. Your job as a parent, your job is to give your kids a good experience about money. Even if it's a bad experience, if you learn from it, just give them an experience, then learn from it. It doesn't have to be great. You just have to get them started, because once they've learned how to do it and they do it, then you're on your road. That's how you get her going. Number three is to help those in need. Mission number three is to help those in need. So for every hour you're in class, the foundation is going to donate a pair of eyeglasses. We're going to feed someone, or we're going to provide some clean water for someone in need, gallons of clean water. We're already over 130,000. And in the National Day of Service that's coming up on September the 9th, which all of you are welcome to participate. We want National Day of Services all over the world. We've already bought 60,000 pairs of eyeglasses, myself, our foundation, and some of my friends that I do investing with. We bought 60,000 pairs of eyeglasses. We're going to take those eyeglasses, we're going to take them, we're going to sort them, we're going to put them into a whole assembly line, then put them into smaller bags. Those bags get boxed up, put on a ship. They go all over the world. Those big boxes go to a country. Inside there, they pull out these bags of 25 eyeglasses, and they take it out to the people out in the middle of nowhere that need help. Because if you can only give one thing to somebody to help them, it would be to improve or restore their sight. So go to nationaldayofservice.org to see what we're doing, because that's part of what you're doing, nationaldayofservice.org. And you're all part of that, because we are replicating that all over the world. And as a foundation, our goal is to help you do that. So we're going to, if you've got a project, send us an email and we'll get you onto the site, and we'll do a match. We'll match part of what you're going to need. If you need money, we're going to give you part of a match. But just go to Success Money Foundation at gmail.com. Our goal is to improve your life. Our goal is to improve your life, and more importantly, the lives of those that you love. That's the purpose. That's the goal. That's why we do all the things that we do. Now, we are so excited today to be announcing that we just hit 10,000 students. We're over 130,000 hours. We got students from 80 countries, and this is you. You're doing this. You're doing this. This is your success. And I just want to thank you for making a difference. Matthew 25:40, they talk about how do you make a difference in someone's life that really needs help? Well, we can just give you the money, but that last day, you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. You give him a fishing pole, or you teach him how to fish, well, you can feed him for a lifetime. But if you can teach him how to teach, if you can teach him how to teach, you can change a generation of people's lives. That's what your mission is to improve a generation of lives, improve the lives of those that you love. That's our purpose. That's our mission. That's our goal. That's why we do what we do. I just want to congratulate you. When you go to the successmoneyfoundation.org, you click on the leaderboards and you simply look at the top enrollers. We have people who have enrolled 300 people, over 300 people And they've enrolled another 267 people. That's just 2 levels. And you're responsible for over 6,000 hours of education. We got students that have been online for over 350 hours. That's better than a college education. I dropped out of college to work with Robert Allen because I wasn't learning the things I needed to learn in school. I needed to learn it from experts, people who were doing it. My friend Nick Kuhn bought and sold 1,100 houses. I learned directly from him, John Childers, Wade Cook, Robert Allen, especially. These are mentors that I've had that are all part of what we do. They're all believers in what they do. Many of these people are on our board of advisors because this is a legacy project. We're giving back. This is how we make a dent. This is how we help people. Give a man a fish, feed him for a day. Doesn't help. Give him a fishing pole. Doesn't help unless you teach him how to fish. You got to teach him how to fish. You got to take him out and give him the experience. And then once he's learned that, then you teach him how to teach those that he loves. That's how you change generations of lives. So I'm going to go to our tech wizards. I'm so excited to show you some stuff that our techno wizards, Ethan and Jake, that have helped put all this together. And so we're going to go to the Success Money Foundation, and we're going to celebrate our students, the top students for this last week. Jake and Ethan, come show us where we're at.
All right, let me get this pulled up here really quick. Got a couple slides we can show. Did I take over okay there?
Yep, you're good.
All right, let's celebrate some of our successes. The biggest one, like Tom said already, is we actually got to 10,000 students. That's the one I'm most excited about. Congratulations, everyone. That's awesome. I remember when there was like the first, I think I remember the first 1,000 students, if I'm remembering right. It was a while ago, but it's grown really fast since I've been here. So it's been awesome to see how much you guys have all been sharing with your friends, your family. It's cool seeing.
Ethan, we did the happy dance when we hit our first 300. We didn't think it was possible. I mean, honestly, we didn't think this thing was going to work. We really didn't think this foundation was going to work. I really didn't think it was work. But I knew I had to try it and I had to cross it off if it worked or if it didn't work. It didn't matter. What mattered was that I made the attempt. And if it worked, terrific. If it didn't work, that's okay too. And I remember celebrating 300 and going, that's just amazing. I can't believe we got 300 students. Now you got 10,000. Show us what's happened this last week, Ethan.
All right. So this last week, there we go. So we've got some of our top enrollers here, and this is by hours. If you guys can see that. So Aljun Alo had 3 active enrollments, but they had 47 hours online this week, which is pretty amazing. Glade May Otto had 2 active enrollments with 46. Louis June had 2 and 40. So congratulations to you guys. That's amazing. And then the rest of you can see on this list, Johnson Etor has been doing amazing with 16 active enrollments this week. So 16 of the people that he's enrolled were online this week and spent some time learning and going through the site, which is just really impressive. And then hopefully you can see your name on here if you're in the Zoom. And congratulations, you guys. And we're going to be doing rewards later, closer to the end of Zoom. So everyone who's on this list and even a few more, if you made the enrollment leaderboard, you're going to be able to qualify for some Buffett bucks.
Buffett bucks, baby, handing out the Buffett bucks.
Love the Buffett bucks. All right, and this here is by active enrollments. You can see Frank Nella Abrigo. He had 22 active enrollments this week. That's just amazing. I think most of those are either new this week or within the last 2 weeks where he's signed them up, and then they've all been online this week. And Ao, he's from Nigeria. We saw him in the chat earlier. Congratulations, Ao. It's awesome. You've been enrolling so many new people with 21. Johnson, like we talked about, had 16 this last week. And then we've got a few more of you with 5 down here. Daryl, Geraldine, Marianne Ubas. And a lot of you guys have been with us forever. You've you've been enrolling people this whole time, and we just want to say thank you to you guys and congratulations. You're doing amazing. And then lastly, we've got individual hours. If you see your name on this list, that means in this last week, you've just been online learning. Oh, let's see.
You're still good, Ethan.
You still see it okay?
Yep.
Perfect. Let me, yeah, so if you can see your name on that list, congrats. And let's see. Yeah, sorry, my screen keeps disconnecting. I'm going to stop sharing for a second here.
So every one of you, if you made that list, if you're on that list on one of those things, at the end of class, we're going to be sending out a job form that you can fill out. And then when you fill that out, we're going to be sending you some Warren Buffett box. So make sure that we're so excited to help you, because that's the purpose of our foundation. Robert Allen taught me about a money tree, and that's what we're giving away is money trees. Now, after we give you the money tree, it's your job to water it. It's your job to take care of it. That's what we do. You know, in 1984, my mom and dad opened up an investment account and a sub account for their 12 then grandchildren. That was the year I got married. And over the time, they did that with all their grandkids. When my mom and dad both passed away, they had 70 grand and great grandkids that all had a start with an investment account or a sub account. When they hit 21, they could take that money and they could put it into a home. They could put it into a business. They could use it for additional education. But the key was that they had a big chunk of money to get started because somebody planted a money tree for them 20 years earlier. That's why we do what we do. So congratulations to everyone. We are so excited to have you with us to make a huge difference. Simply go to successandmoneyfoundation.org. Go to the leaderboards. Once you go to the leaderboards, you can see all the people that you've enrolled. You can see how they've done. You can see 2 levels deep. You can see all the groups and everything else. But I just want to thank all of you because we're giving out money. Today, we're going to be sending out money to people all over the world. And we're going to be sending out stock. So thank you so much for watching. Ethan, are you able to come back? I know we might have had a little bit of computer problem there.
Yeah, I can pull, well, here we go. I've just got the last slide here, so I can pull that up.
Good. Well, we want to celebrate every success, guys. We want to celebrate every success.
Yeah, we don't want to miss anyone here. All right. That should be working okay. Like I was saying, you guys were online for a ton of hours this last week. Louis June was on for 29 hours. Jelly was on for 28. Marikar, 25. And then a bunch of the rest of you here. Jerome, Marianne, Aljun. Just great work to all of you. You guys are awesome. And hopefully you keep sharing this with other people. You share this with your friends. You share this with your family. It's super easy to do. All you do is go to successandmoneyfoundation.org. You're going to log in, go to your name here. Hi, Ethan. And then I'm going to go to referral link and QR code. And then it's super easy. All you have to do is copy your link here. This one's mine. If I copy that, I can go send it on Messenger, Facebook, text it to a friend, however I want to share it. And when they click it and sign up, they're connected to me. And then I'll be able to qualify for this next week's rewards for the enrollers. And then another easy way to do that, you can just click right here. And it'll copy it straight to your clipboard, and then you can paste it just the same way. So I think that's good for me, Tom. That's everything I wanted to go over.
That's awesome. We're going to say goodbye to our friends from around the world. Thank you so much for being with us. We're going to come back to our next section, and we're going to show you the new book that we just finished. This has been a labor of love between all of our staff here at the foundation. It's called 1001 Success and Money Secrets. And we're go through 101 people, how they did it. And we're going to show you that in just a second. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sharing the wealth. You made a difference. Now make a difference, make it happen. Remember that every life is precious.